Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Paddock. I had posted a video about bike safety and I had Frankie and Johnny in the video, and they were showing you their bikes and their helmets and that sort of stuff. Hope you're able to watch that video. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, maybe after this video you can stop and watch that one, okay? Just a little bit about bike safety. The number one important thing about bike safety is you absolutely need to be wearing a helmet. It needs to protect your head. If you fall and you accidentally hit the ground, the helmet is gonna protect your head and making sure that you're safe. So very important that you always wear a helmet. Even if you're just kind of goofing off in your little, like right in front of your house, just put that helmet on. You could fall anytime. Even adults should be wearing helmets all the time too, because it doesn't take much for you to accidentally fall, and you could cause a lot of damage without a helmet on. Now, making sure if you do wear a helmet, which of course you have to wear a helmet, when you wear your helmet, make sure that you are buckling it up. So making sure that you're clipping it and that it's clipped on properly. If your helmet is too big and it's kind of flopping around, it's not going to help you, right? If it's unbuckled and you fall, it's just going to come off without actually protecting your head as well. Making sure that you are respecting that helmet. So when you're done bike riding, you put it up, on a hook or something like that. Keep it off the ground. Don't throw it. Don't do anything like that. Because of course, if your helmet is damaged, it's not going to protect your head. Okay, so making sure that you're respecting your stuff, right? And treating it well. Your parents paid lots of money for this stuff. Make sure that you're being good and respecting it, okay? As for your bike, you need to make sure, of course, that your bike, the tires are good and that they've got enough air in them. If they're flat, it's going to cause problems and you're, of course, going to fall. Also making sure that the chain on your bike is good. It's not coming off or anything like that. And that the bike is the right size for you. Sometimes I see that parents sometimes will buy a bike that is too big for their kids, and then their kids' feet don't even touch the ground. Your feet have to touch the ground, okay? That's a good size bike. So as you're sitting sort of on the bike, you can be able to stand with your feet touching the ground. That's the right size for you. Making sure that you are biking the right way, that you are going with the traffic if you are on the street. But of course, remember that you should always be biking with your parents or a guardian, and you're following the rules of the road. When you get to a street, you need to get off your bike, cross the road off of your bike. Don't ride across it with your bike. You need to get off and hold your bike and walk it across, okay? And you always have to look both ways, of course, right? Making sure that you aren't going in and out on the street, that weaving, you don't do any of that kind of stuff. Making sure that you stick to the one side and you ride your bike that way, okay? And if you're riding at night, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, making sure that you have a special, either a blinking light on your bike or on you, or some sort of reflective strips. Sometimes bikes have these little reflective strips, or your jackets have these strips, so that if a car comes, it can actually see you at night. Because of course, it's dark, and if a car can't see you, then it's dangerous, right? But you shouldn't be biking at night anyway, so don't worry about that too much until you're a little bit older. I do have a story for you, and it is about Franklin's bicycle helmet. Franklin's bicycle helmet, and I hope you enjoy it. And of course, Paulette Bourgeois was our author of the month in January, so I hope you remember some of her stories, right? She wrote all the Franklin stories. Franklin could count to twos, and he could tie his shoes. He could zip zippers and buckle buckles, but Franklin couldn't buckle up his bicycle helmet anymore. It was too small. Franklin's mother took him to the store to get a new helmet. There were rows and rows of helmets to choose from. Franklin picked a silver and white one with a flashy red light on top. "This is the one I want," he said. Franklin's mother checked the fit. It was just the right. "Are you sure you like this helmet?" she asked. "It's a little flashy." "I think it's great," Franklin replied. "Okay," said his mother. "If that's the one you want, that's the one we'll get." Franklin did a happy dance. He was super excited, eh? That afternoon, Franklin practiced his hand signals for the bike safety rally. "You're going to do fine tomorrow," said Franklin's father, "and I think Constable Raccoon will be impressed with your new helmet." Franklin smiled proudly. "I can't wait to show it to my friends," he said. The next morning, Franklin took his time getting to the rally. He wanted all his friends to be there when he arrived. He planned to surprise everyone with his new helmet. When he got to the schoolyard, Franklin hid behind some bushes. He could hear his friends talking. "Have you seen those funny helmets with the flashing light on top?" said Fox. "I wouldn't wear one of those," said Beaver. "You'll look like a fire engine with one of those on your head." Uh-oh. Suddenly, Franklin wasn't so sure about his new helmet anymore. He took it off and he hung it on his handlebar. Franklin left his bicycle behind the bushes and he walked over to his friends. Where's your bike?" said Beaver. I got a flat tire," Franklin fibbed. "I can't ride in the rally," he added sadly. "Well, you can borrow my bike," offered Bear. "My helmet too." Franklin cheered up. "Okay, Bear," he said. "Thanks." Constable Raccoon blew his whistle. It was time for the rally to begin. The riders pushed their bikes towards the starting gate. "What's that noise?" asked Fox. That's my bike," Rabbit said proudly. "Put cardboard in the wheel. Now my bike sounds like a motorcycle." "Or like a piece of cardboard that's stuck in your wheel," said Fox. He and Beaver laughed and ran ahead. "Aw, they shouldn't be making fun of them, eh?" Rabbit looked embarrassed. "Maybe I should take the cardboard out," he said. I think it sounds neat," said Franklin. "You do?" said Rabbit. "I like it too." Rabbit thought for a moment and then made up his mind. "My bike is going to stay just the way it is," he declared. Good for him, eh? Constable Raccoon went over the safety rules, and everyone who finished the course without making a mistake will earn a shiny safety sticker, he announced. Everyone was excited. Fox was the first to get a sticker, and then Beaver and Rabbit earned their prizes. Bear did a perfect job too. Finally, it was Franklin's turn, and he stepped forward with Bear's bike and helmet. "Hold on, Franklin," said Constable Raccoon. "That helmet? It's just too big for you. A helmet should fit snugly to give you the right protection. Now, does that helmet look right?" "Nope, it's too big, isn't it?" Franklin was disappointed. "I'm sorry, Franklin," said Constable Raccoon, "but it wouldn't be safe for you to ride with that helmet on. There will be another rally soon. I'll keep the sticker for you until then, okay?" Franklin nodded sadly. The rally was over. Franklin was helping Constable Raccoon pack up when he noticed Rabbit behind the bushes. Rabbit had found his helmet. Franklin raced over. "What are you doing?" he cried, snatching the helmet away. Rabbit was surprised. "Is that yours?" he asked. "Yes," Franklin admitted, "but I don't want anyone making fun of it." "Well, I won't make fun of it," said Rabbit. "I think it's amazing." "You do?" said Franklin. He sighed. So do I." Franklin looked at his helmet for a minute, and then he put it on. "Wait!" shouted Franklin as he ran to the Constable Raccoon. "Well now," said Constable, "though that helmet, whose helmet is that?" "It's mine," Franklin replied, looking at Fox and Beaver, "and I like it." "I like it too," said Constable Raccoon. "It fits you properly, and you'll be seen for a mile away. Be safe, be seen." Franklin took a deep breath. "Is it too late for me to try out for my safety sticker?" Constable Raccoon smiled. "You're just in time," he answered. Franklin finished the course perfectly, and he received his own shiny safety sticker. And then he rode home as fast as he could. "I knew all my hand signals," Franklin told his parents. "Look at the sticker I earned." "Congratulations," said his mother. "I knew you could do it," said his father. "Did everyone like your new helmet?" Franklin grinned. "I don't know," he replied, "but I sure do." I like his helmet too. Should we ever make fun of anybody's helmet or their bike? No, we shouldn't make fun of anybody, right? And my friends, Franklin learned an important lesson there, right? It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think, right? And Franklin liked that helmet, and he should wear that helmet, right? So boys and girls, making sure that your helmets also fit properly, and make sure that you like what you like, but it doesn't matter what anybody else likes. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.